Hey, what's up? It's been a few days since I made a video. Sorry about that. Well, here I am making another video. Alright, my girlfriend plays keys in this Christian, screamo metalcore kind of band. And they actually just played a show a few days ago, opening for, well, the show is, uh, the Contortionist, Legend, The Great Commission, The Color Morale, and War of Ages, and they were like the first band who played. Um, and I went not only for like moral support, I guess, but because I really like The Contortionist. I don't know if anyone else knows, but there was a YouTuber named Born of Maya 7 who got suspended, but he posted a bunch of songs from the Contortionist EP, and I listened to them and I really really liked them, and they just got like signed and put out an album last August. So I got to see them, which was fucking amazing. I'm also gonna make a video reviewing the album Exoplanet. Um, so yeah, that was cool. But what I wanted to talk about, what I'm making this video for, kind of related to, like, well, I was wondering why the hell the Contortionist was kind of in like a part of this tour, because they seem kind of out of place, because like every other band was, well, for one thing, Christian, and really a different kind of genre than them. The Contortionist is like progressive metal or progressive, deathcore, and they've got like a lot of like Meshuggah influence, and definitely a lot of Between the Buried and Me influence. It's like really proggy, techie kind of stuff, and the rest of the bands were not at all. Um, the project, or the tour, was like supporting this like charity thing that like they're trying to help like kids in Asia who are like sent out of their homes and go to war. That's what the tour was for. So maybe the Contortionists wanted to be a part of that. Maybe that's why they were playing. But yeah. The main point of this video, what I wanted to talk about, was ever since like I don't know, they probably weren't the first, but it's a really good example. The Devil Wears Prada and like bands like them, like a few years ago, were like brought like Christian metal influenced music to the masses like they did. There seems to be a lot more bands calling themselves Christian, and I was like, I I thought that this show was a good way to like kind of show that, because it definitely was. If you went there, you can see. But it's like, you wonder if these bands are really Christian, or if they saw how it worked out for the Devil Wears Prada and decided to do it, because now the amount of Christian, metalcore, deathcore, kind of, hardcore bands is a lot. There's a lot of them now, and it's just like all over the place. And there's like, like just other clothing companies. Like I saw on, um, I don't know if it was Sumerian's merch site, but it was like a band merch site, and there's like, it's not like a band, but this company called God Fearing Youth, and it's just like it's everywhere now, and it really at times seems like it's just kind of a marketing gimmick, and that's really kind of ironic, because if you're actually Christian, or no, if you're not Christian, calling yourself Christian to make money, for for the sole purpose of making money, is one of the most unchristian things you can do. And I just find that really funny, and I really find it kind of sad too at the same time, that people exploit religion like that. I mean, like, I don't believe in any religion, and I really don't respect it in any way, but I wouldn't exploit it for money, because that's just kind of a dick move. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot you can kind of speculate on, because you don't, I can't sit here and say, I can tell the Great Commission is only being Christian for money. I can't really say that. Well, for one thing, because they're not really making that much money. Maybe they're trying, but no, their show seemed really for real. Really, really preachy and really, really terrible band too. If you haven't heard of them, don't bother hearing of them. And it's, the energy of the band seemed really sincere, but it's like you just gotta be. I'm just warning people, I guess. You just gotta be careful. You just gotta get a bullshit detector, and you just gotta be aware that the Devil Wears Prada is getting pretty popular, and other bands might trying to do just that, only without the sincerity. So yeah. um, there's marketing gimmicks everywhere you look. It happens all the time. You just got to be aware of it. They're not Christian just because they say they are. Just because they have you know an album called "And Every Knee Shall Bow." you know. So yeah, I just wanted to just kind of address that. So yeah, now if you don't mind, I just bought Colors Live yesterday, and I'm going to go watch it and jizz everywhere. Bye.